As future leaders, children have a critical role to play in a successful and sustained development of post-conflict societies. As Sierra Leone rebuilds from a decade of civil war, children's rights and juvenile justice have gained increasing attention. Related laws like Strategy 2006 and the Child Rights Act 2007. Despite this initiative, however, the number of children in conflict with the law continue to rise. As a result, Defense for Children International is an independent non-governmental organization that has been promoting and protecting children's rights on a global, regional, national, and local levels for 35 years, has identified a need for research addressing not only the gaps between international and domestic legal standards, but also exploring the realities of juvenile justice administration in practice.
Bo and Kenema, judicial officials from Bo, including the judge, the magistrate, the state council, and also some civil society and service providers like Weibo and others.
This, according to DCI, is to encourage stakeholders to acknowledge systemic strengths and weaknesses in the hopes of promoting coordinated effort for future progress. The executive director of DCI made a presentation during this engagement.
So we are recommending that one, all those involved, including probation officers, FSUs, or crime officers involved in the matters, should go all out to exhaust all possible means to provide bail for such children. Involve community leaders and the Ministry of Social Welfare to provide alternatives. Implement diversion and mediation initiatives, at least to prevent detention. Then we are also realized that there is really a problem with the current Sexual Offences Act, the amended to 2019, which has no established age of criminal responsibility for minors.
The High Court judge covering Tonkolili District, Justice Eunice Kamara, the LUC Tonkolili, and host of like-minded legal minds witnessed this training, explain how they faced challenges in handling juvenile cases, and also highlighted some problems related to children encountering the law.
But all what I'm looking for is the child is below 18. As long as the child is below 18, then you are in for a big trouble. You see, and there's some of the difficulties we have, and it's very important that the investigation should do that. It's not a matter of rush and bring to court. That's not what it is. That's the basis for establishing the case. You can't just charge to court if you don't have a birth certificate, you don't have a school paper. There's nothing to show the age of the child. And that's very important. It's very important.
The frontline people, when cases are reported to us, we investigate and send them to the law officers. Little kids or juveniles are now really grossly engaged in committing crimes. So, like, I don't know, the law people, you have to really forge ahead to see that. I mean, we have the leeway to be investigating this case.
Because if we are here to discuss gaps, challenges, and access to justice, I think it will be fair for us as participants to assist DCI and other supporting institutions how they can achieve what should have been achieved 4 years ago. What is important with that is that 4 years ago, so many things have changed. 4 years on, there's obviously a need for other initiatives. We have new laws, we have old laws still in existence. In fact, we used to clamor for new laws. Little did we know back then that we are only asking for more. We are only biting more than we can chew. 2022, we are still in that position. We have more beautiful laws, but we have probably less good mechanism to bring those laws into actual practice.
But what did this mean and their impression of this engagement to participants?
The woman them where they arrest woman, they don't get signed for put them. That's not good. For me, woman and man together, they not tell well. Then where they talk about them picking them, like picking and sign no day, like what they say as prison for let them put picking them day. They not Tonkolili district. So at least they beg the big one, they made them try hard. If a small apartment they will try for, let them make up for them picking them, everybody will as they we say prisoner for them picking them. Then the woman them back at the time make side for the woman them where they would able lock them there.
Of our whole unit, our whole division, we not get a vehicle at least for fast track the movement. We expect that person don't commit, that person don't come with tears, can report HBV matter, they don't wait to pick it. Then they expect that person back for pull transport or for pull bike, so that's a very big challenge. Except sometimes pass will go on we own area, on we own near salary or money you put in our pocket. We take bike or vehicle, we go do the job. So that person, that people that abuse will get justice.
Story compiled by Ishmael S. Conte and reported by Idrissa Jerry of Global Multimedia Online Television.
So, like for the FSU, we know say we get issues that may they come up with gap from the police side, the justice side. So we'll take them one after the other. Yeah. First, we'll start with the finding the opportunities. We identify some of the gaps there. That way, we are remember waiting at some of the gaps there. We identify as the presentation.